Hey folks, Desert Artist here. We are here back at my desk and I've done some cleaning up. I had a lot of stuff on my desk that didn't need to be there. It was a big bunch of turquoise and cut stones, and those things don't belong in that desk, along with a couple other things that were just garbage. So here we are. We're kind of cleaned it up, and we are going to start once again problem solving, because that's basically what we're doing. We are problem solving, and a lot of the problem solving is coming up with the foundation. When we work towards building a foundation, remember, we're still working on this thing. We don't know what it's going to be, but this is the focus that we're using. So because we have destined this to be the focus, we are now going to just start putting stuff on it. And we've got lots of stuff to play with. So right now, one of the first things that we want to look for is areas where we can have a spring action, some sort of a maneuverability, because as I said, I'm different than most of your other guys that build stuff. I want mine to be totally mobile, usable, poseable, right? So at some point, maybe if somebody buys my collection, they will be able to do maybe a stop motion animation type video using my sculptures, because all of my sculptures have distinct personality. And oh, here, let me get this one for you. So this is my Steampunk Spongebob SquarePants. I call him Gear Bob. You see, he's fully poseable, right? So his arms can move. Oh, look at that! Wow, yeah. So he can cheer on the crowd or whatever. But see, this is what I strive to do, to where he's poseable to a degree. Okay, the guitar moves as well, and this other arm moves. Oh yeah, see, it's all poseable. So his hat goes up and goes down, and you see on the, it gets a little bit more complex the further that you go in. It's got a bunch of gears and stuff. It's mostly just colorful stuff, you know. That's all fluff. So there's nothing really usable in there. Some stuff turns. You can get his little wing up here. There's a little wing that turns up here, and sometimes if you can get it wound up, it will turn. But it's, and if you tilt him the right way, sometimes but I totally forgot how it all works. So this is the other side. This is the back side of the Gear Bob. There's one problem with screwing stuff together, is it's all mobile. Nothing sticks. If there's anything that's supposed to stick in there, I'm gonna put fingernail polish in it so it's a little bit harder to remove or something, you know. Anyhow, well, let's get back to, okay, so let's repose him where he's holding his guitar here. I got a little loopy right there that that little fork can fit right in, but you can pretty much twist him just about anywhere, so he can hold it however he wants, if he wants to agree with me, which he's not agreeing with me. So there we go. This is his little monocle, and You have to lift this hat up to be able to slide it over and twist it. Well, see, now here's the problem. I wasn't prepared to do this, but it can slide up underneath too. So it can have a little monocle and it can be stabilized there or whatever. See, I took this apart back here. This was the other side, the other dude, right? So, because I like to have multiple perceptions in my sculptures. This perception is this guy's playing a guitar, right? So if he's playing a guitar, he's got to have a bouncer. So this guy is his bouncer with his big angry arm with a club, right? And you can see his two little eyeballs right there, or maybe his two little eyeballs are somewhere else. I don't know, but now this guy's hat only goes one way. So the hat only goes one way for this guy. It goes down. Rah, he's angry. Okay, so all the parts, once again, are movable. This little thing over his eyeball, that's all movable. So originally I had, you can see it on my other video. I'll probably put a doohickey up there in the thingamajig and you'll be able to see it. So I have this wire here. Now I plan on doing a little updating on this guy, because this guy, now that I've taken some stuff off of here, see, there was stuff that was attached to these. Now these are the points of the grandfather clock that there was. I think this is where the hammers were striking the chime, and the chime was over here somewhere. This is the reason why I record these things, because I don't remember. So this is going to get some rework. This little dude here, he's going to have probably guns or something over here. Now, since I've made this guy, I've acquired some new stuff. So I might be able to find something that might be able to fit on these little doohickeys right here. I took apart 2 mechanical adding machines that gave me a lot of hinges and a lot of swivels and a lot of fine attachment foundation. What I mean by that is they're metal parts that can be wrapped or decorated, fluffed up with your wires, your connectors, stuff that's just gonna hang out there and be all flowery, right? Doesn't have any use unless you use it. The nice thing about making this, people want to have the sculpture that's going to be useful. So to make something useful, it's got to be what, an ashtray or a desk lamp, a business card holder, something that's going to draw attention, a guy pointing to a tip jar, who knows, you know. So here we are. This is my Steampunk Spongebob SquarePants, and he's playing a musical instrument. I've got another one up there that's got a violin on it. Yeah, right? Huh? It's a Stradivarius. I don't think it's a real one, but I think it's the Stradivarius type. Anyway, it's old, and I've drilled through it and I've screwed to it, and I didn't have the right threads into a bolt. And that one bolt was holding a swivel attachment that went to an arm that was holding the violin. And because I didn't have the right threads, it fell apart. And that was a major pivot point. And one lesson I learned is on your on your major pivot points, you want to make sure that you make them strong. You'll see, this is got a little slacky. This was my first dude, right? So, being as this was my first dude, I learned a lot of stuff, and I'm passing it along to you. If anybody is out there who cares or gives a rat's banana on anything, putting stuff together like this, assemblage art. Only like I said, I'm an originalist, so I'm gonna go with the original holes, the original screws, original bolts, all scratches, paint, rust, patina, all of it's gonna be on there. I don't clean anything up, so it's even gonna have my fingerprints all over it. So, if anybody's interested in doing a stop motion animation type thing with what I got going on, keep me in mind. I got a couple other pieces I'm working on that they're all on this musician type thing. I don't know what it is. I'm not musically inclined whatsoever, but yeah, well, maybe, got to have something to focus on. Might as well be the music in your life, the sound within your heart, and the spirit within your energy. Because we can all make a difference out there, no matter what we do, no matter how much we want to cry and bitch and whine about how someone failed trying to do something. Well, failure's a part of figuring out who you are, and whether you can take that failure, whether you know that you can do better, whether you can build upon it, whether you want to have the need and time and the want to be able to invest your spirit into what you want to do. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but here I am. I ended up with a bunch of stuff that came all together, and it's I enjoy doing what I do, and I think that's really what it's all about, is enjoying what you do. And I enjoy teaching the lessons that I learn, not only through life but through application. And wowee, and it's a yeehaw to be able to spread it with those people amongst the world who have this stuff maybe hanging out. Maybe I can be their shining light to be able to find their dream. And remember, as I explore further, this is just one little tangent of stuff that I don't know how to do. Guess what? We all don't know how to do stuff until we figure out how to do it. Then once we figure out how to do it, then we can perfect it. But by that time, you'll have spent a lot of time and energy into doing something that might as well have been something that you love to do. Remember, in today's time and age, we are changing so quickly and so dramatically that it is now an option that we as individuals can come together and learn to love what we do as humans and as humanity progresses. We can learn, and we can actually it becomes tangible to become a visual artist, because being a visual artist is so much more of our reality now than it was 200 years ago, 300 years ago. You had to travel to go see a piece of art and to go buy it. So you know, there's that tangibility aspect of what I'm doing with my art. Is I want somebody to be able to have that tangibility, to be able to make something with my art. I'm looking at this NFT thing. I don't know anything about the non-fungible, fungible, non-fungible tokens. If anybody out there can help me learn, I'd more than be happy to listen. Because I don't know what I'm doing, and if y'all want to invest your time in investing in me, help me figure out this NFT thing, and I'll just build stuff, and then you and I can work together on doing whatever to make money. Right? That's what it's all about. Hey, I haven't got any kids, so hey, you want to be my kid? There you go. Okay, so I don't know, I might as well stop now because there's probably nobody watching me anyway. So I'm just going to I'm going to sign off, and I'm going to apply my applique to my applications and try to figure something out. So in the meantime, I thought I would give you all a video to chew on, and I'll probably be making another one a little bit later today because, well, progress makes notes. Y'all have a great day. This is the Desert Artist. Y'all be safe.